word change keeps coming to my mind because I think that it's important to know what to change and what to keep the same. I think that being able to stay and have a lasting impact, which is what longevity is to me, means that my work should be able to speak to generations in the future, and that even after I'm gone and not able to make my work anymore, I hope that it still starts conversations, and I hope that it has an impact, or at least made an impact on someone, even young artists or whatever it may be. So I think having my mind open to change in terms of my growth and in terms of like reacting to materials that I keep getting, but also not changing my vision, not becoming a sellout, not necessarily creating a product, because I don't think that's what an artist is. I think that's what more of a business or manufacturer is, but an artist should be making art and not necessarily a product to just turn out. So I think staying true to some things, but being willing to change, that can have a long life, you know? Longevity, yeah.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Ever since I was a kid, I've been drawing, painting, creating things, making beaded necklaces. I started making art as a young child. When people would ask me what I wanted to be when I grew up or what I wanted to do, I always said an artist. So ever since I was a kid, it's what I wanted to do. But I didn't know exactly what type of art until much later, once I went to college and I tried taking every class imaginable. Finally, I got into a jewelry class and I figured out this is what I want to do. So yeah, took some time. Well, when I went to school, I initially wanted to be a graphic designer, and I started taking those courses and preparing for that to be my major, and I just something wasn't there that I was looking for. So what was not there was the 3D aspect of working with my hands. So I missed that, you know, from as a child working with my hands and being satisfied by that. So once I got into ceramics and jewelry and three-dimensional sculpture classes, I felt at home, so I narrowed it down to 3D arts, and then even further to jewelry, metalsmithing, wearable art. So this is going to be part of my show Fresh Plastic 2, which is a runway show that's going to be in Atlanta. The first Fresh Plastic was at TAP's Art Center back in October. This one's going to be in May, and this piece is called Boys Will Be Girls. So it's supposed to create a conversation about, you know, gender and certain colors supposed to be for boys or girls, and, you know, who makes those rules. But it's also just a fun piece. My work is about fun. It's made from repurposed plastic, found objects. But I do hope that like conversations are started about the pieces, you know. But I love challenging stereotypes. You know, who says that jewelry has to be made from gold and diamonds? Who says that art can't be wearable? Who says that a sculpture can't be put on the body? Does it have to be on a pedestal? So there's a lot of reasons why jewelry and why plastic specifically, but I do just love it. I love the feel of it. I love refining it and making people think, wow, that used to be a fork, or that used to be a part of a toy or a broken piece that, you know, I found on the street even. Yeah.
Any contact?
Oh yeah, contact info. Okay.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to drop off some plastic to donate to my studio, they can bring it by TAP's Art Center. My studio is number 2 upstairs, and leave it by the door. I'm usually there in the evenings or the weekends, and always first Thursday, which is our like open studio time, every first Thursday of the month. But I have a website, www.tabithaott.com, TABITHAOTT. I'm on Instagram and I update that frequently, and that screen name is Tabosaurus Rex, but you can look it up under Tabitha Ott too. So.